Hello everyone, welcome to SFC's Terrier TV's first top 10 list. I'm your host Katarina Cordero, and today we're going to break down the 10 best teen book adaptations. Number 10, Perks of Being a Wallflower. Perks of Being a Wallflower was written by Stephen Chbosky, who also directed the film. It follows a boy named Charlie as he tries to navigate high school. It's filled with love, joy, and also brings awareness to mental health. It was very important that the director was also the writer, which made him bring the most important aspects to screen. 9, Wonder by R.J. Palacio. This is a true story of a boy named Augie as he goes from being a homeschool child to going to school in a real setting. He was born with facial impairments, which made him very sheltered from the outside world. This novel brings about love and joy and accepting people as who they are. The film captured the essence of the novel and brought to light so many aspects of children's lives. Number 8, Maze Runner by James Dashner. The Maze Runners kept readers engaged as they delved more into the dystopian world that Thomas, along with many of the boys, discovered. Thomas embarked a journey with several other boys in a place where they did not know how they got there and don't know why they're there. The films were not rushed as they continued into the series and kept along the main course of the storyline. It made readers very content as to how the author, Dashner, wanted everything to be. Number 7, Divergent by Veronica Roth. The Divergent series were known for being the rock that was holding down your book bag in middle school, but brought many joy to many people. The novel follows the main character, Tris Pryor, as she conquered the futuristic world. In this world, people were divided into 5 factors and took a test to ultimately decide where they fit in. Unlike anybody, Tris didn't fit in anywhere, which made her called a divergent. The first movie in the trilogy strikes to the core of the books. The setting and the characters are perfectly selected, meanwhile, while the other films are quite controversial. Number 6, The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot. Although everyone knows The Princess Diaries as the film with Anne Hathaway, the magnificent storyline first originated in a story of a normal girl turned to princess, captured many young girls' eyes, and paved the way for Anne Hathaway into many of the hearts. Number 5, The Twilight Series by Stephenie Meyer. Yes, the fights between Team Edward and Team Jacob were absurd, but it just shows how magnificent the portray the movie was to the novel. You may argue that the film series were line to line of the novels, which brought readers and audience more intrigued into the story. It brought justice to Stephenie Meyer and still kept into the core of the storyline and never went off track. How unrealistic it may be that a girl falls in love with a vampire, it still captured many people's attentions and is still one of the most talked about films and novels today. Number 4, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I believe this is one of the most saddest books and films on our list so far, but one of the most spectacular stories told. It follows a girl named Hazel Grace Lancaster as she struggles with her battle with cancer. It's a boy in her cancer support group, and sparks fly from there. Fault in Our Stars follows the novel perfectly. The characters say the same memorable lines that people loved in the novel, as well as the same emotions brought to the stage. Sometimes the emotions felt like a roller coaster that only goes up. Number 3, The Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. The Harry Potter series is the most known fantasy novels and movies in the world. Readers and viewers got to grow up with Harry Potter, the young wizard, or the boy who lived. Justice to the novels, making more generations fall in love with the series. It's definitely going to be one of those series that many are going to talk about in years to come. The action, the violence, the pure joy was portrayed onto the film beautifully as it was in the novels. Number 2, The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. Utopia world where boys and girls fight to the death among the 12 districts that was once North America has captured many people's attention. The consistency throughout the entire film series was the same consistency and the same speed as the novels. Nothing felt rushed and brought joy into readers to see it perfectly portrayed. It also captured the violence, the fear, and the adrenaline throughout the entire novel onto the screen. Lastly, number 1, Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott. Little Woman tells the tale of 4 sisters through the Civil War and has traveled through generations since. Not only was there 2 movies that depicted this novel, but they both perfectly stuck to the root of the story and still made people fall in love with the novel all over again. It is a generational story, which makes it a clear #1 pick. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to give a big thumbs up on this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel below. If you feel there's a movie that I missed or any book or novel that should be on a different place, leave a comment below. We'll love to hear it. Until next time, thank you everyone and have a great day.